just about ready to go. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
1 out, bases empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Hank Aaron in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hank needs just 1 more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Foul ball there. Man at second. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
Now he breaks his back. Throw to first in time. And digging in for San Francisco, Lou Gehrig. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Robinson throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Giants get a run on the RBI double. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound now, Babe Ruth. What's the word on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
We go to the bottom of the first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Out to short, finds his way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Kyle Tucker, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. King Tut goes down on strikes.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot.
Strike.
If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's out to center field. Mays has it sized up. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, Willie Mays digging in now. Curveball drops in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Bounced up the middle. Robinson. The throw to first. 1 out in the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that misses at 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Cal Ripken Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one hammered center field back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Harper brings it in for the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 2-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Robinson. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Ruth, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Hauls it in for the out.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Dick Allen now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Will Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Center field. Mays sizes this one up. Brings it in, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Gonzalez hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for the Giants, Chipper Jones. Out towards left center. Gonzalez sizing this one up and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Hank Aaron will hit next. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. It has the distance gone. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
And a base hit. He gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is fouled back. Ruth off of first with 2 away. Swings over the top of that one. Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Mookie Betts now. Ruth back to work. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Squirts away a little bit. Ripken to first. Awesome play there. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Cut on and miss. And it's a strikeout, and that is the end. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Ripped to short. Mays retired at first. Mickey Mantle, the next Giant to hit. Struck out looking his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Stays alive. Good eye right there.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ripken batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Murphy takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. He was late there, strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Ripken leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Giants lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Tom Seaver.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
No ball.
Robinson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And there's a foul ball. Seaver, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. A soaring shot to center. And we're level. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and they get the out on Smith. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. We're tied now with 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Jackie Robinson. And a bunt towards third, and it goes just foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Chipper Jones, the next Giant to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop.
Robinson. Save!
He's in there.
First and second, no outs. Hank Aaron, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Ruth in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one is inside.
1-2.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's back. Out of here. And it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 6-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments. And right there made a statement big time.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gehrig in the box again. Takes a strike. And that one sliced foul. Now this is in the air down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Out. Number 2.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Mays in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he held up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Bert Blyleven.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one ripped right center field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Gonzalez swings through it for strike 1. strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Murphy fires to first. He gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. That
1-0.
misses the zone. Ball 1.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Yep.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Here's a 1-1. And that
2-1.
skips in the dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Late on that fastball.
He normally does
2-2.
damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010. Fought off foul. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little
No
late
ball.
on that breaking
2
ball. I
strikes.
don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Breaking
1-2.
ball misses down and away. Robinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, right side. Inning over.
That's an out.
But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's tightened up a bit. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Mickey Mantle. Ripped, but it curls foul. Mantle, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards.
1-1.
On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop
Cal
at the plate. Cal Ripken Jr. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this
That's
one.
a strike.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So here's Murphy now. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Next
Ball 2.
offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, no.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 down. So the batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right
batter,
there. Turned on it
number
nicely.
8,
Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Jones in the box now. Takes strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Shota Imanaga.
Now pitching for the Giants. Number 18, Shota Imanaga.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Raleigh Fingers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Eckersley warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. Will Smith to the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hank in position. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. There's a line drive to left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. This one smacked out to left center. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there. So I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
2 outs, bases full. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
1-0.
That misses. 1-0. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Close, but called a ball. And the count now 2-0.
Ha! 2-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to
2
connect
balls,
on that,
2 strikes.
look out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just...
Back now, top 7. and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ted Williams, he represents the go-ahead run. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Headed down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Phillips ready to fire now.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Full count.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Hernandez drop step going back. And forget it. A towering shot to center. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So now a pinch hitter, Frank Thomas.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, it's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a little bit low. No outs. Runner on second. That's hard hit on the line. Tucker makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Mike Piazza looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 9-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. And it's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Jacob deGrom gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Mickey Mantle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Goose Gossage. So coming into the game now on defense, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll be patrolling center field.
Robinson.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Now playing center field. Number 26, Ken Griffey Jr.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's Hart. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Paul O'Neill looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
No ball. One strike. 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a foul straight back. High fly ball down the left field line. Mantle settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
Dick Allen steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Dodgers down in order. So the deficit remains 9-6. We go to the 8th. Here's Sean Murphy. DeGrom back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that one hammered back there. See you later. And they add to their lead. It's 10-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to short. First out in the top of the 8th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one ripped. Gonzalez makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Luis Matos. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. So now pinch hitter for the Giants. Nolan Gorman, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Caught him looking for the K. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hayden Birdsall.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
For the Giants. Now playing second base, number 13.
And first offering is fouled off.
Schmidt.
They say you win.
0-2.
Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now back.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. It was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, we're going to have to work around that error.
Popped up. Schmidt settles under this one. Nabs it, and there's one down. Here's Mookie now.
Now batting. Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Ripken. To Carew in time, and that's an inning-ending double play. And new pitcher for the Dodgers, Bobby Miller.
Number 28, Bobby Miller.
Popped in the air, left field. Gonzalez hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for San Francisco, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch just misses. Miller, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. And a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-6.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
And up next for the Giants, Cal Ripken Jr. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Waste no time there. He hit that ball really well to deep.
Number 19.
Dustin May takes over on the mound. The slender right-hander with the great hair.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the 9th. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add a pair. It's 15-6.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And now Luis Matos. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
In the air out to center. Abreu on his way in. Makes the catch. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now as
Francisco.
they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start the
57.
bottom of the ninth. Zach Thompson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him,
Leading
so
up for
he
the
should be
Dodgers,
fairly free
the
and
right
easy
fielder,
out there.
Kyle
Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Tucker,
Now
the
playing
leadoff
third
batter,
base.
as he looks at ball 1.
Number 1, Oslevis Basabe.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Mantle. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Luis Gonzalez. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, James Outman. 1 out, the base is empty for him. That
Ball
misses, and that is ball
1 ball. No strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball. 1 strike.
This one smoked out to left. Mantle makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So it's your
Now-
last. Last chance.
He was
Hitting
all
for the Dodgers.
over that
Number
fastball
9.
right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Swing and a
No
miss.
ball.
Chased it out
1
of the
strike.
zone. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One strike away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one,